everybody. It's that time of the week again for my newsletter and for the reader question. And if you don't know what that is and you're new to the newsletter, every week I ask for readers to send in questions. You'll see the email down below of the video. And you can ask me anything. I will answer it. And if I pick your question, then you win a $5 Amazon gift card. Who doesn't like that? That's like a book. So, anyways, they're easier to send gift cards through email and they're instant, so you don't have to wait for me to throw a book in the mail. So, or you can buy whatever you want. But anyways, I've had a lot of fun answering these questions and going through them and looking at them, and a couple of them have been already answered. So if you can go back to my YouTube channel, the email or the link is below, then you can see the other reader questions that I've answered every week. But anyways, this week's question is from Nova Conover, and Nova and I met, gosh, as readers years ago when my friend Jane Porter, who's an awesome romance and women's fiction author, when she came to town and spent the night, which she does, and she was here for book signing, and we hosted a reader event with her readers, and I was in charge of kind of getting that together since we're friends. And Nova was one of Jane's friends, and Nova, then I got to meet her and tell her, I was an author, and since then we've become friends. I'd like to say we're friends. She's from Kentucky as well, and she's come to a couple of events, and we've gotten to break bread together, which I love to do. So I'm excited that Nova's question got picked. And you'll be getting your $5 Amazon gift card in your email. But her question is, what makes me stand out? And I'm assuming she's asking what makes me stand out from other authors. Well, I kind of take pride in this because by trade and by education, I'm not a writer. I hated writing. Oh my gosh, I actually have stay right there. I got something I want to show you. No kidding. Sorry about the blank space. See, I don't really plan these things that well. I do the question the night before my newsletter comes out, so when you guys wake up, you get to see at least a little bit better than what I look like when I really wake up with my coffee. So anyways, here is an old report card, and I don't know if you guys ever did this, but it was in 1980, and our teachers used to give us a piece of construction paper, and we would have to fold it, and then we would have to staple it, and then they would write our names on it, and in went our report cards. So here is my report card from that year, and I was in 4th grade, and my teacher was Miss Gales, and I crack up because, of course, my mom signs it, which I love, and I wasn't a good student, and so the 4th, she talks about some my lower grades in reading English are due to poor daily work. I hated reading and I hated writing, and this was 4th grade, people, and I never did any of the makeup work that I had in those subject areas, so I was behind. So my cute mom, who I just love dearly, and she gets so upset. This is something that I show when I do a lot of keynote speaking events, and how writing kind of saved my life. Actually, writing and reading books, not writing, but books saved my life, and writing just kind of came along with that. So that's a whole nother issue. But anyways, so my mom wrote, please let me know if Tonya needs extra work. So evidently the teacher didn't let her know, or they didn't follow up on it, because the ending of the report card says, Tonya worked hard to improve her reading grades this 9 weeks. Her daily work was much better. So that's pretty good. But she fell down in the end when she didn't turn in 2 out of the 3 required book reports. Seriously, 2 of the 3 required book reports. So if that tells you something, I always say if it wasn't a party invitation, I wasn't reading it. And if it wasn't an invitation I was inviting you to, I wasn't writing it. So, my degree was in education. I actually became a teacher, and then realized that kind of quite wasn't for me after I'd graduated from college. Um, and so I went back while I was teaching and became a child therapist. So I did that for many years before I decided to write full time. But I think what stands out for me is that I didn't come from a place that said, I want to be a writer. I've got to write. That's not what happened with me. So I just wanted to change someone's life for that moment as they're reading. My books aren't something that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to, I've just got to, keep reading. I got to keep know what's going on. I want to make a mystery or a women's fiction where you laugh. Sometimes you cry. I especially like to make you cry in my women's fiction. Um, and make you feel good for the moment that you're reading it. And that's what books did for me. And that's a long history. Like I said, it's like a 2-hour talk that I give. So if you're interested in coming to that, I am doing a keynote speaking in Nashville, and I'll post that link down there. So you can come to that, and you can sit at my table if you want. It's a reader event. It's a lot of fun. But anyways, and I'm doing the keynote speaking there where I talk to readers about my journey. But what had happened with me is I just wanted to reach one reader. I wanted one person just to escape their life. And when I got the very first email from the one reader, I couldn't believe it. And I was so grateful, and I am so grateful, still so grateful and thankful. Just like with these, answering your emails, I'm so grateful and thankful and can't believe that this is my life, that I actually make up stories for a living and people escape and love them as much as I love writing them. And I think that my appreciation for the reader is so much deeper. And my love for the reader is so much deeper than your typical author. And I'm not saying other authors aren't appreciative or anything like that. I'm just saying that from my experience, like I love that when I saw Nova again, I knew exactly Nova, my connection with readers. How are you? How is your daughters? How's everything going? What's been going on? How was your move? When she moved. And I would like to connect with my readers. And I think that those, the book thing might go south one day, but those friendships that I have formed won't. And I'm a very dedicated person because I feel like every reader has become my friend. I collect emails for birthday. I love to send you a birthday card. If you're not part of that, go over to my website and join the birthday club. That's important to me. I want you to know that when you're with me that I care, and that's one of the reasons why I started my Mystery Train weekend every year is because, as you know, if you come on Mystery Train, I don't give you anything of mine. I don't ask you to buy my books. I just want you to have fun. I promote other authors. I want you to come. It's my way of thanking you to come and giving you the stuff. Now, I do host a book signing at a local bookstore just because if I'm in the area, I always have a book signing. But as readers on the Mystery Train, you don't have to come. You don't have to come to the book signing. And that's fine with me. And so I think that I stand out the most because I always have my readers and first and foremost. How can I meet my readers? How can I become more connected with them? Because relationship is so important to me. And I think you get that in my books. I just truly am thankful for every single reader who picks up my book and opens it up and reads, just even from their busy day. Oh my gosh, how busy are we all? When we come home from work or we take care of children all day or, an elderly family member. And I'm just thankful for that. And I think that hopefully my readers realize and can see how thankful I really am. So great question, Nova. And I will be back to answer more reader emails next week. Bye, guys.